Hello everybody, my name is Lord UK and this is the demo for Shroom and Gloom. After hitting the press any button to continue on the main menu, this is what we are presented with, so I'm going to press W. Right, we can gently look around in this eerie darkness. Is this backpack for me? Loot the corpse, take it. Map, look at map, handy, persistent, replenish. Shovel, dig for weapons. Rest. Heal 9 health, increase this card's healing by 3, start next combat while rested. Rat Jerky, heal 3 health, draw 1 card. 3 uses. Key, can pick, unlock, consume. Unlocks padlocks, unlock, consume, this card will be destroyed. Bash, skill, unlock, deal 4 damage to self, handy, persistent. Right, thank you for your sacrifice. God, the 3D effect in here is trippy. Ruins Tunnel. You will be granted a foresight choice from your draft. So, we have a lock. We can use the key, or we can bash, we can unlock, deal 4 damage to self, handy, cards will always be drawn first, and persistent. I've got 25 health, so I'm going to bash the lock. I took 4 health. And we can carry on. Oh, hello. Right, so we've swapped to a combat deck instead. 3 damage, 6 damage, 3 damage. Roast. Deal 3 damage. If fatal, make a toasty. Stab. Attack for 4 damage. Is timid. Will cancel attack if damaged. Well, we got 2 of... It says times 2. Stacks. I don't know what that means. It does make it very hard to check what stacks is when the hand just wants to freak out. Okay. Okay, so we have another one. Make a toasty. Consume 5 health. Consume, restore 5 health. Let's do... Oh, I'm out of mana. Okay, well... Eat the toasty. End my turn. I'm not sure how I feel about the persistent moving around when I'm getting to elements of stuff. I don't know if there's a lock camera option. Display, window mode, resolution, hertz, ambient occlusion, chromatic aberration, exposure, head bob, screen shake, experimental, work in progress, lock camera in combat, locked. Unpause. Oh, that's so much better. Add 3 vulnerable to target. Stab, deal 4 damage. Roast, deal 3. Right. Give you 3 vulnerable. Will receive 150% more damage. Beautiful. Make a toasty. Choose your reward. Take only 1. Soup pot. Make edibles. Use edibles to make a soup. Meditate. Search your feelings and choose a mood. Your experiences give you moods. Practice dummy. Build a practice dummy to sharpen your attacks. Exhaust. I'll take a practice dummy. Right, so we're going to walk on by these guys. A gift from below. Choose a foresight. Ready to scrap. Draw an extra attack at the start of each combat. Ready to snack. Draw an edible at the start of each exploration. Lazarus. If you would die, destroy this card and heal up to 50% instead. Give me ready to scrap. And then there's a chest over here. I'm gonna bash that as well, since I still feel like I've got sufficient health. Choose your reward, take only 1. Grudge, passive, unplayable. If this card is in your hand when you take damage, make repressed rage. Mood, rage 1, temporary, unplayable. Each time you deal damage, increase rage by 1. Forced growth, increase damage on all cards in hand by 2. Well knitted. Replenish, draw another card when this is drawn. Unplayable. When you heal past max health, increase max health by 3. Give me that, and I'm going to try and make that work for me. Miney Tunnel. Home of Hungry Mole. Trade edibles for cards. Home of Sneaky Mole. Trade lockpicks for cards. Do I have much in the way of edibles left? Not sure. Look at that map. Handy, persistent. Okay. I guess at this point I want to be at full health. Shovel. Dig for weapons. Choose your reward. Sneak attack. Add 1 vulnerable to target, deal 2 damage. Scythe. Add 1 vulnerable to all enemies, deal 2 damage to all. Bite. Deal 5 damage, heal 2. Give me the bite if we're going to try and overheal. And then heal 9. Increase this card's health by 3. Start next combat well rested. What happens if I run out of mana at this time? I guess my bash and my key are without stats, so without mana, so that's fine. Let's go this way. Right, a fresh fight. You're doing nothing, you're doing damage, you're shielding self. I would like to get my roast working. Well rested. Draw 1 card, gain 1 energy, temporary. This card is destroyed when it leaves your hand. Draw another card. Add 3 vulnerable to target. Vulnerable enemies take 50% more damage per stack. Interesting. So, flash you. So this is now doing... Doesn't tell me how much it does specifically on the enemy that has vulnerable. I don't want to kill it. I killed it. Okay. That's fine. We can do a hit and a roast. We get a toasty. And we have no mana left. End turn. Now, did that well rested go to the grave, or is it gone forever? Possibly the latter. Deal 5 damage, heal 2 health. Flash. More toasties, I hope. Choose a reward. Buff fingers. Replenish unplayable. When you open a lock, increase your max health by 2. Meditate. Search your feelings and choose a mood. Search, dig up a snack. We are all about finding loads of snacks and trying to overheal our max HP. Is my plan, at least. Hello. Toasties I want. Eat I will. Do I know how many I have? I got 3. So... should be fine. Cost 3 food. Monster juice. Deal 2 damage to self. Gain 1 energy. 3 uses. Lock pig. Pick lock and scratch out a truffle. Draw a card. Foul breath. Replenish. When you eat, deal 3 damage to a random enemy. Toad juice. Give me foul breath. Alright, that's all we've probably got for food costs on that. And another lock. We have bash available. Dig up a snack. We should spend our 3 mana doing stuff while we have it, right? Build a practice dummy to sharpen your attacks. I can't just do that? Okay. Choose a weapon. Flaccid sword. Deal 1 damage, make a regret. Draw 1 card, discard target card. Crippling blow. Add 2 vulnerable to target. Cripple target. Become lodged in target. This card will return hand after enemy dies. Scavenger blade. Deal 5 damage when you eat. Increase this card's damage by 1. We're on an eating build. Dig up a snack. Gain 1 energy. Draw 1 card. Consume. Heal 5. Draw 2 cards. Consume. Increase max health by 3. Heal 5. 99 uses. That doesn't seem right, but I'm not going to question it right now. Right, I can't use the practice dummy for whatever reason. We're going to have to bash. It is our only option. A fight as expected. Flash. Roast. Roast again. Toasty. And what are these guys? Is timid, will cancel attack if damaged, regenerates 2 health at the start of turn. Three and 5. Everlasting Trouble. Increase max health by 3, heal 5. I should probably focus on... Well, I can't deal 4 damage past this armor anyway. So, increase my max health. And leave. Or end turn. We get smacked around a little, that's fine. When you eat, deal 3 damage to a random enemy. This armor didn't go away. That's interesting. Give the player 1 liverwort. I got no food, which is a shame. I don't want to find out what a liverwort is. Battery 6. What on earth does battery 6 mean? No idea. Consume. Do 3 damage here. Deal 6 damage when you eat, increases card's damage by 1. Alright, we have a little combo going. Deal damage. Stab. Roast. Toasty. Take 5. Everlasting Truffle. That's going to come back to bite me, I'm sure. Stab. Make toasty. Choose your reward. Box of trinkets. Tinkies. Make a tinky. Heal 3, draw 1, consume. Exhaust. When you dig, find 1 tinky. Lockpick. Unlock. Draw 1 card. Inspiring pick. Pick. Unlock. Gain 1 energy. Draw 1 card. I mean, I want the food skill. We're on a food build. Let me find a room positively full of chests and stuff. Exhaust. When you dig, find 1 tinky. Heal 3 health, draw 1 card, consume. Dig. Did I make a tinky? Hungry Blade. Infected Limb. Deal 4 damage. Deal 1 damage to self. Deal 8 damage, heal 3 health. Give me another Hungry Blade. I probably shouldn't fill my deck up too much, but hey. Heal 3 health, draw 1 card. Ah! Select a card to gain. Adds 5 damage. More damage is better. That's how practice dummy works. Lovely. 31 health. Bash that. Choose your reward. Cravings. Unplayable, replenish. If this card is in your hand when an enemy dies, make satisfying nibble. Increase target card's damage by 4, draw 1 card. Apply 2 spell weakness to target, become lodged in target. Evolve 1. Give me cravings. I'm all about this food build. Thorny Tunnel. Digging here rewards cards unique to thorny tunnels. Mossy Tunnel. Digging here rewards cards unique to mossy tunnels. I got 1 mana. Let's go mossy. And I expect a fight. And we get one. Foresight deck. Ready to scrap. Draw an extra attack at the start of each combat. Exploration deck. Combat deck. So the Foresight deck gave us an extra card, I presume. Replenish. When you eat, deal 3 damage to a random enemy. Deal 8 damage. Fatal, make toasty. Scavenger blade. Okay, so do 8 damage here. That gave us a toasty. Consume the toasty. We did 3 damage to a random enemy, and the scavenger blade got bigger. Flash that guy. Make another toasty. Heal 5, attack them. Deal... let's do the bigger one. We're out of energy. End turn. That's gone very well. Hungry Blade. If Fatal increases this card's damage by 1. Deal 5 damage, heal 2 health. Unplayable, replenish. If this is in your hand when an enemy dies, make a satisfying nibble. Something that I feel like I'm missing is I'm sure I took a card that said when I overheal, I get more stuff. Where was that? Oh, it's the well-knitted card. Okay. And that's on exploration. Understood. Deal 5 damage. If fatal, increase this card's damage by 1. Choose your reward. Take only 1. I don't know what Evolve 2 is. Maybe that happens if after I use it twice. I'll take a foul vegetation. Right, we have well knitted. We're at max health. So. We have 3 mana. When you heal past max health, increase max health by 3. So we only get 3 max for it. So we go from 31 max HP to 34 max HP. Increase max health by 5. Or dig up a snack. Let's do 5 and then 3 more. No, that wasn't food. Okay. Can't rest, can't truffle hunt. Sure. Here, we have to bash. But our max health is well over where we started, so I don't even feel bad about bashing. Hello. Has thorns. Retaliates for 1 damage when attacked unless fatal. I can't see your intent. Okay, so I need to be able to move to see your intent. It was an experimental feature, it did say. Heal 5 health. Unplayable, replenish. If in your hand, when an enemy dies, make a satisfying nibble. Deal 3 damage if fatal, make a thing. Deal 8 when you eat, increase this card's damage by 1. Right, so. Stab you. Deal 3 damage, make a toasty. Heal 3 health, temporary. This card is destroyed when it leaves your hand. Heal 3. That made the scavenger's blade bigger. We have 2 more toasties. Heal 5 health, consume. You're going to do 3. You're going to do 3, but I can eliminate you from further consideration. When you eat, increase this card's damage by 1. Eat a toasty. You're at 10. I'm still going to eliminate you just so there's fewer actions per round. Oh, I should have eaten this while I had the blade in my hand. This is in your hand when an enemy dies, make a satisfying nibble. We did that. So we got smacked. Call in reinforcements. Oh, goody. Then my priorities have changed. Add 3 vulnerable to the target. That will help, for sure. Hungry Blade. Do I have 2 Hungry Blades in my deck now? Not sure. I got nothing to defend with is my bigger problem, I think. Oh, I thought you were doing 6 for some reason. I guess they had 3 armor, didn't they? Make a toasty. They've got thorns, which is a whole thing to deal with. When you eat, deal 3 damage to a random enemy. Oh, good. Okay, well. Let's deal 8 damage, make a toasty. Stab. Stab. Consume a toasty. Deal 3 damage, if fatal, make a toasty. Deal 4 damage. Deal 10 damage when you eat, increase this card's damage. When an enemy dies, make a satisfying nibble. Eat. This goes to 11. I'd rather hit them for 17. And we're going to take a few hits here, but hopefully we might be able to deal with this now. Deal 6 damage if fatal, increase. Deal 5 damage, heal 2. 13. Alright, now it's just the little guys. Heal 5. Turn end. Deal 8 if fatal, make toasty. Stab. Stab. I don't want to eat the toasties unless I have things that I benefit from, like the scavenger blade. That's now 14 damage, which is lovely. Left to rot, attack. Deal 6 damage to all. Linger, exhaust. Linger. This card will not be discarded at the end of the turn. Exhaust. Exhausted cards can only be played once per combat or explore. When you eat, increase this card's damage by 1. Draw 2 foods. When you eat, temporarily reduce cost by 1. Cutlery. Deal 1 damage twice. When you eat, heal 2 health. God, the food synergy is like half the game, isn't it? Give me left to rot. Give me a big AoE. We'll see how that goes. Let's dig up a snack. Vibrating Truffle. Gain 1 energy, draw 1 card, consume. Card will be destroyed. Increase max health by 7. Consume. Deal 5 damage to all. Consume. Give me a spicy truffle. There's nothing I can do with these pedestals, it seems. I still have 2 mana, though. Right, I'm well rested. Let's just check out the map now. Okay, so we can see how far we've been. You're here, I think. Then bash. Yes, it seems like instead of having defense, we just increase our max HP aggressively. Right, that is a big ol' hand of cards. Draw 1 card, gain 1 energy. Got another stab. Toasty, consume 5 health. A spicy truffle, deal 5 damage to all. When you eat, increase this card's damage by 1. Right, let's start there. Deal 5 damage to all. 13 here is very big. If this is in your hand when an enemy dies, make a satisfying nibble. We got 4 energy. This is now 16 attack. Or 40. I don't need to heal. I'll do that one. End turn. We get smashed a bit. We'll gain 5 rage. That sounds fantastic. Foul breath. When you eat, deal 3 damage to a random enemy. If fatal, increase this card's damage by 1. Deal 5 damage, heal 2. They get 5 rage, deals 5 extra damage. 13. I can probably do 13. Three, 11. Yeah, we can do that. When you eat, increase this card's damage by 1. Hopefully that persists. Palkos. Heal 7 health, gain 2 energy, draw 1 card. That seems great. Itchy Fingers. Passive, replenish unplayable. When you open a lock, draw 2 cards. Toad Pick. Pick, unlock, forget something. Does that remove cards? Removing cards would probably be good. This looks spicy. What is this? Oh, a little healing pool. Okay, well. How far back can we go? Can I go back to where there are pedestals? No. Okay. Because I have the practice dummy again is all. We're at full health and we have well knitted. So we dig up a snack. Let's take the weird truffle. Oh, it doesn't get added to my hand. Okay. You'll be granted a foresight. You'll be granted a foresight, mossy or thorny. And forget... Lick the toad and forget a card. A basic stab, please. Right, I want that AoE attack as fast as I can get. It's a fair few attacks coming our way. Deal 16 damage when you eat, increase this card's damage by 1. Deal 9 damage to all. When you eat, increase this card's damage by 1. Exhaust. You're able to play once per combat. It would take out 2 of the small guys. Deal 16 damage. Roast to make a toasty. I can't eat the toasty with left to rot. Like, I can. It just doesn't... I can't play this right now. That's fine, I guess. Because it's going to stay in my hand left to rot. Unplayable. Replenish if this is in your hand when you make an enemy die. Get a satisfying nibble. Food. Consume. Gain 5 health. That makes left to rot bigger. Can I get this to 14? That would be great. That's 12. I can't. I should probably just play this, I think. That was not as good as I'd hoped it was going to be. Those little guys are regenning. With truffle. Heal 5. Draw 2 cards. Flash you. Stab. So close. We're probably going to be fine. Deal 4 damage to self. Linger temporary. So if I want to get rid of it, I have to play it and do 4 damage to myself. Sure. When you eat, deal 3 damage to a random. Not my best. Do 5 damage, heal 2 health. When you eat, deal 3 damage, make a toasty. Eat the morsel, eat the toasty. Scavenger blade is up to plus 19. Oh, I don't have enough mana. I keep thinking Hungry Blade is the other one, but it's fine. Everlasting Truffle. 93 uses. Battery 0. Oh, am I out of my ability to play this card? Interesting. Maybe I used it too aggressively then. Will retreat. Okay. Toad. Erect a toad shrine. Lick to forget a card. Thick skin. Replenish unplayable. If this card is in your hand when you take damage, increase max health by 2. Junk food. Heal 5. Decrease max health by 1. Make a bath pick. Unlock. Deal 1 damage to self. Start next combat with regret. Give me a toad. Some kind of shop or something. A gift from below. Unstoppable. When an enemy dies, draw a card. Incredible. Erect a toad shrine. And get rid of a basic stab. I don't have my... I can heal and draw a card. It's not what I wanted. There's well knitted. Give me another spicy truffle. Alright, well, toad pick ahead. Mossy Tunnel has an energizing bath plus 2 energy. Our last case of basic stab is gone. You licked a spider. Hello, chunky man. Right. Oh, I should have got rid of that. Yeah, I didn't think about that. When you eat, deal 3 damage to a random enemy. Deal 7 damage if fatal increase. Deal 12 damage to everybody. That's probably worth doing very early. Deal 19 when you eat, increase damage by 1. Unplayable, replenish. If this is in your hand, when an enemy dies, make a satisfying nibble. Here's 4 satisfying nibbles. And we drew 4 cards. Or something. When you eat, increases cards damage by 1. He's getting hit by foul breath when we do that. I'm going to save the spicy truffle. Then the scavenger blade is at 24 damage. What a good turn. 38 damage left. You've got 3 rage. Yeah, Flash needs to go the next chance we get. Hornwort. Deal 5 damage to self, linger temporary. It's fine, we got 47 health. Deal 24 damage. Deal 8 damage if fatal, make toasty. Grab your loot. Kitchen. Camp. Get better at cooking. Must be cast in a room with available space. Deadly mold. Increase target card's damage by 10. Draw 1 card. Consume. Toad juice. Drink toad juice to forget a card. Consume. Replenish. I'm going to take a deadly mold. Oh, I'm out of energy. Deal 7 if fatal. That's what I want the mold for. Increase max health by 3. Mutant pick. Unlock. Deal 1 damage to self. Increase health by 5. Search. Discard hand, then shuffle deck, then draw 4 cards. Give me a pick. How far does this dungeon go, I wonder? Plus 2 energy. Thorny. Hungry Mole. Shroom, home of a sneaky mole, trade lockpicks for cards. Can't erect a toad shrine. Might as well do this. Should I have saved that energy for the fight? Possibly. Possibly. Has thorns. Is spell shield will ignore next 2 effects. Interesting. Deal 24 damage when you eat. Bite. Roast. Toasty. 26 damage. Only 1 energy left. You can go grab your loot. Increase max health by 10. Draw 1 card. Consume. Burning wine. Deal 5 damage to self. Make a burning rage. Rage 5, add 5 damage to your attacks, temporary unplayable linger. Pumpkin pie. Deal 6 damage to self, make 3 bile blasts. Give me a warm mold. Increase max health by 1. Draw 1 card, consume. I'm not going to do that because we don't have any energy left at this time. What I do want to do is increase target card's damage by 10. The Hungry Blade. That's going to make the Hungry Blade much easier to play. Psychosis. Deal 5 damage to self, linger temporary. When you play any card, take 1 damage. Get rid of that. Left to rot for 12. If this is in your hand when an enemy dies, make a nibble. Alright, deal 5 to all. Then left to rot. We make a nibble. Then 12 energy here. Foul breath doing work. Alright, we're going to be okay. Our max HP is up to 70. Stretching ritual. Start next combat with limber escape. Deal 5, decrease. Deal 10 damage to self, draw 2 cards, gain 1 energy. Yeah, give me that. That looks deadly. Hello. Toasties I want. Bite, no. Dread, unplayable if this is in your hand. When an enemy dies, make relief. Draw 1 card, temporary. That's not bad. Dented thermos. Make a cup of cocoa. Health 2, draw 1 card, consume. Exhaust when you set up a camp. Make cup of cocoa. Hot poker. Deal 1 damage 3 times. If fatal, make a toasty kebab. I like the idea of this dread. -1 use. And then I can erect a toad shrine. We can get rid of flash because that is no use to me now. The card wriggles in your grasp. Foul vegetation. Evolve now. Evolving. Take only 1. Bitter medicine. Increase max health by 4. Interesting. Dig up something. Alright, our max HP is 74. Shroomy tunnel. A deadly creature lives here. So, maybe a minor encounter, then a boss encounter. Who knows? Oh no, that looks meatball-y. Will evolve upon death. Will explode when the countdown ends. Okay. Is the countdown number of cards, not number of turns? Uncertain. Yeah, that's a problem. 19, 13. We'll try and explode when their turn comes. Oh, okay. They've evolved. 10 damage. I don't have any mana. Which is a shame. Right, foul breath, unplayable, an enemy dies, doesn't help. Bite, roast, left to rot. Everlasting truffle. Eat that. And hit with that because it's the best I've got right now. 3 and 3 is not so bad. My big attack's going out. 78 health, still plenty fine. Pretty basic turn. Jeez, we'll call reinforcements. Hello everybody. We'll explode when the countdown ends. I wish I had that AoE attack now. Deal 5 damage, heal 2. An enemy... If this is in your hand when an enemy dies, make a relief. Relief. Draw 1 card, temporary. Satisfying nibble. We have foul breath. God, are they evolving as well? Oh, jeez. I think I need to be faster. Right, 206 health to get through. You're going to explode. Make a toasty. Uh, 31 is pretty good. 32 is better. What is that? Is inspired, deals double damage. 20 attack here. We can get relief if we can kill something. That makes a bigger thing, but it doesn't have inspired anymore. Right, 99 HP. Well, that was rough. We basically need Scavenger Blade to come round about 4 times. Oh dear. 10, 13, 16, 19. Yeah, I think we're just going to go keep smacking them. Are they going to evolve again upon death? This inspired enemies deal double damage. Nobody is inspired currently, but I guess this is going to inspire them for 3 turns, which is unpleasant. Eat. Bite. 36. I wonder if when he evolves he just becomes my friend this next time, because I'm running low on everything. 20, 32, 38. We survived this just. I need one more really big attack and then we see what happens, but I'm not full of hope. I really thought I was killing him. 6, 12 plus 6. No, we're dying. Damn. I really thought we were going to be okay. and the game may have crashed. Nope, we're okay. Hello. That was messy. You grow more powerful each time. Let's see how far you got. I got to 10 of 15. You gain nothing in death. That's it. Thanks for checking out our demo. We hope you had the best time with it. I had a great time with it. If you did, wish this the game. Or dive into another run. Thanks for playing. Bye! Alright, well, if you want to see me play more Shroom and Gloom, let me know down in the comments below. Otherwise, check it out for yourself. The links are around in the description. Hit the like button, subscribe for more, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.